Hello world, we're back. It's time for the Worcester magic. It's Friday, 21st of December, and we're looking at a soaring forecast for Worcester for tomorrow, Saturday, the 22nd. As you've heard in the local news bulletins, we're in for a very hot weekend in the Western Cape, and tomorrow we're looking on this model of a temperature of around 40 degrees at Worcester, 2 o'clock. We can also see that we have an inversion that is around 10,000 feet, although there is a little hesitation in that inversion at about 6,000 feet. A light wind easterly of perhaps 5 knots, and a possibility of some cloud development. Let's have a look at that wind in detail. You can see that there are two flows of interest in the forecast. The first flow is coming up from the southeast along the Worcester Valley, past Robertson to Worcester, and then on towards Tulbagh. This is marine air that will flow in an undercut and cut off the lift later in the day. The second flow is a northeasterly flow that's coming in from behind the Langeberg Ridge. It's actually effectively a berg wind and probably contributing towards the temperatures that are predicted for tomorrow. Let's look at the cloud base. This is the interesting one. We have cloud bases, the lowest that's shown on this forecast is 8,500 feet. Bases around the mountains, around the valley, are 11, 12,500 feet. And as you go inland, it gets up to 13,500, 14,000 feet. If we zoom out, we can see that that cloud carries on all the way up. That's Fraserburg deep in the Karoo, with a cloud base of around 15,500, maybe even 16,000 feet. If we carry on up to 5 o'clock, we can see that we still have a cloud base of over 15,000 feet deep in the Karoo, and the clouds in the Worcester peaks are still perhaps 11,000 feet. The lowest height recorded here is 9,500 feet, so very generous. As you can see, the Worcester Valley itself remains blue throughout the day. Looking at some T5 grams, I'm going to start at Porterville at 5 o'clock. So if you're coming home from the north, we can see that this is looking quite healthy. There's a little bit of a hesitation in the instability, and about a 10 knot southerly wind and the chance of some cloud. Tulbagh at 5 o'clock also looking very healthy. Still light winds, maybe 5 to 10 knots, and a potential thermal height up to 10,000 feet. Going the other direction towards Swellendam, this is 2 o'clock already, and you can see the effect of this coastal air coming in, and it's cutting things off. And by 5 o'clock on Swellendam, it's looking quite shabby. If I look at Robertson at 2 o'clock, you can see the effect of that coastal air, although at 5 o'clock it's still there, not quite so prominent. Going out inland, that's Dedorens. Inversion thermal height, maybe 11,000 feet. The chance of some cloud cover. And by 5 o'clock, still nearly 11,000 feet, and still chance of some cloud. And there's something happening here. There may be some of that coastal air creeping in. Finally, I'm going to look at Fraserburg, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Once again, that's showing a cloud base at about 12,500 feet, 13,000 feet nearly. And then some cloud, but as we saw on the cloud forecast, not a huge overdevelopment. It's going to be very hot tomorrow. So remember to stay hydrated, drink enough fluids, put on your suntan lotion early in the morning, keep your hat on, be careful, stay out of the sun as far as you can, and fly safely. And we look forward to chatting to you again tomorrow evening.